Welcome back. If you made a New Year's resolution around money and are struggling to stay on track, you're not alone. Local financial professional Mike Kojonen with Principal Preservation Services is back with us tonight to talk about 5 ways to reboot your finances once and for all. Thanks for being here, Mike. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me again.
I think this is a smart time of year to do this, right? Where spring is right around the corner, and many of us may have forgotten already what to do come the first of the year. So you're here to tell us tonight how we can get back on track, and you say to start by getting support.
Yeah, we definitely need support because right now 80% of the people have actually given up on their goals here by about last week, about mid-February. So we need that extra support. I recommend find an accountability partner. Some employers have that, have a mentor. Some of your churches programs have that. You have an accountability partner. Maybe it's your spouse or coworker, but find somebody who can keep you on track on those goals, because it's easy to check in with you on a regular basis to make sure that you're not going to give up on those too early.
So many of us may not be comfortable talking about our finances, but you're saying, hey, maybe get a buddy and talk about it.
It does help. It'll help you be more successful there.
And how about reframing your resolution? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, be more specific. It's not about I want to save more, spend less, give more, retire sooner. These generic type goals just don't work. You have a higher probability for success to be more specific. How much do you want to give? When do you want to retire? How much do you want to save? Things like that. So you want to be very specific, write them down instead of these general type these goals. They just don't work. You're going to give up on them right away.
And you say we should also create an action plan. How long should we spend doing something like that? Is this really involved, or can it be a quick thing? Yeah,
once you write the goals down, you have to be very specific. What are you going to do next? Specifically, I had a client just came to my office last week. I met with her 4 years ago. She wanted to retire soon. I just said, you know, it's not going to work. Your debt is too high, your retirement is too low, and you need to make these changes. So we put an action plan in place for her. And fortunately, when I met with her last week, 4 years later, we met along the way as well. But she's going to retire in 10 months because she did the work. She did the plan to pay off debt. She did the plan to save more money. So that's the key. Once you get the goal set, put that plan in place with somebody. Sometimes you might need a financial advisor to do that.
Now, I like the sound of your next step here. Automate your resolution. This doesn't have to be that difficult, right?
It doesn't. Most of your employers actually have it set so you can actually have your money go to different accounts, checking and savings accounts, and sometimes multiple checking accounts. Exactly what we did for that client I was just referring to. We set it up automatically to increase the retirement plan. So your 401ks, your 403bs, your TSBs can be increased automatically. You have money go into your savings account for paying off debt, or maybe you're saving for a down payment of the house. But we did it automatically for her as well to build up that emergency funds. And we also set it up automatically to pay off debt. So have those creditors pull money automatically out of the separate checking account just for debt. Make it automated, another higher probability for success.
And it seems easy now with all of these apps and everything kind of right there available to us. We can easily track our money.
Yeah, once it's established, it's almost harder to stop it than it is once you created it. So once you get that in place, I think it's that goal is already set in place. It's actually hard, and we can adapt to that. Once we've made those changes, it's easy to adapt to those changes we've made.
And what's your advice for those of us who get discouraged along the way? How can we go ahead and stay persistent?
Yeah, just like you said, be consistently don't give up. That's the key, because we're all going to fail. We're all going to, but I'd much rather have you reset your goals 2 or 3 times a year than just give up mid-February like most people do. You know, so just consistently give up, and be very careful who you share your dreams and goals with. Sometimes you think they have your best intentions, but not everybody wants to see you succeed. So you want to make sure that you pick your accountability partner very wisely and share your dreams and goals more wisely. But it's really a mental thing. You make that decision. You almost have to make these goals almost emotional, that you want it so bad you're willing to do anything to make these goals stick.
All right. A good retrack here, a refresher for all of us. Mike, never too late, I guess, bottom line.
It isn't.
Okay, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And for more money advice from Mike, just head to our website, WCCO.com.